So, how are my good students? I'm back. So, today I would like us to look at the political development and systems, where we shall be looking at traditional forms of government. And we shall start by looking at the Buganda. So, where was the Buganda kingdom located? So, the Buganda kingdom was located to the northwest of Lake Victoria and to the southwest of Lake Choga. The headquarters was at Mengo. Of course, you won't find Mengo anywhere on a current map, but it was at where we have Kampala today. Kampala, the city on 7 hills. The kingdom of the Buganda kingdom was made up of 54 clans. 54 clans. We say that a clan is made up by people who share a common ancestor. And it was headed by a king who was succeeded by his firstborn son. So the position of the king was hereditary. It was left by the king to his eldest son. So the king's title was Kabaka. So the king had a title and he was called Kabaka. So you do not go around calling him king. He was Kabaka. And we are told that the first Kabaka, the first king was Kabaka Kintu. So which were the powers? Which were the powers of the Kabaka? So Kabaka as a king held various powers. One of the powers or the functions was administrative. Being an administrator meant that he was the head. He was the head of the government. He also had judicial powers. Where he listened to the most serious cases in which he acted as the final judge. So after a case had gone through the Kabaka had told you that this is the way it was decided, there was nowhere else to go. So that meant that his judgment was final. He was like the Supreme Court of today, where the cases decided by the Supreme Court are final. So he was the final judge. He also had military powers, in which case he was the commander-in-chief of the armies of Buganda. So he could declare either war or peace. Under the economic powers, he also had economic powers or functions, in which case he controlled trade. He would say, we are not going to trade with these people, we are going to sign a treaty of trade with these people, or not the other. So in that case, he controlled trade. Under the religious functions or powers, he represented the Buganda traditional god Katonda. So he was the representative of the god, where he presided over religious ceremonies or religious functions. Under such functions or powers, he was the leader of the Buganda community. So that is all about the Kabaka. We have said that the headquarters of the Buganda kingdom was at Mengo, Kampala. The king was called the Kabaka. And so we have also discussed some of his powers. So that will serve as an introductory lesson to the Buganda kingdom. And in our next lesson now, we shall look at how the Buganda kingdom was administered, who assisted him, and so on and so forth. So up to that point, have a nice time and keep safe.